the XL Energy Center in St. Paul, Minnesota. I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson.
And here we are for a classic showdown between the Minnesota Wild and the Washington Capitals.
This game will be decided at even strength. These are two teams that play very disciplined hockey and stay out of the box.
Yeah, I don't think we'll see a whole lot of rough stuff tonight unless they drag those inflatable sumo suits from the intermission out here again. Now let's get down to center ice for the opening faceoff. Faceoff won by Castles. To Ovechkin. Here's Alexander Ovechkin. To Dainis Zubas. And Fernandez makes a nice save. He intercepts the pass. It's dumped in by Jonsson. To Zubas. Now it's passed to Ovechkin. To Dainis Zubas. Fernandez made the save. He passes it to Ralston, and he moves it to center. Now he's over the blue line on the attack. He steals the puck. A delayed penalty call against Minnesota. Morrison. Quick shot! Ralston gets called for hooking.
Now that call's a little borderline. He could have let that one go.
Washington will try and take advantage of a penalty here.
Well, we haven't seen the power play yet tonight, but we know they're going to be a handful.
They've got great skill in that first unit.
Ralston, 2 minutes for obstruction hooking.
To Andrew Castles.
Oh, he hit the post!
Play stops as the puck is shot into the stands. We're ready for the face-off. Face-off won by Beach. Here's Clark. Grabbed by Washington.
You got time, man.
Washington takes possession. Here's Matt Pettinger, who hasn't registered a shot on goal so far.
Right.
Shoots! Here's Clark. Beach.
Help!
There's a quick shot. Corralled by Pettinger. Another shot. He scores! That's a power play goal.
That one reminded me of a young Brett Hall. He was in perfect position to rip that one-timer.
Minnesota got their ticket punched on that play.
And how? They're in for a real challenge now.
On the power play by number 18, Matt Pettinger, assisted by number 20.
The ref indicates a delayed call. He's getting called for hooking.
Chris Clark.
Take a look at the replay, and it's crystal clear what happened. Keep your eye on his stick.
It's pretty obvious he's not happy about this call and he's having a word with the official. Minnesota is about to go to work on its first power play of the game. Let's see if they can cash in.
You want to establish a good power play early, even if you don't score. Builds confidence and keeps momentum going.
To Keith Carney. Now over to Carney. Heward clears it. He gives it away. Radivojevich. Here's Wes Walls, looking for his first shot on net. He passes it to Fata, and he's cleared the zone. Jumped on by Minnesota. Washington takes possession of the puck. Ahead to Walls. Radivojevich shot the puck. Washington takes possession. Shoots the puck from the left. Quick up to Ralston. He shoots. Kolzig denies him. Minnesota is 0 for 1 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. Pass up to Fleischmann.
Inside.
shoots!
He had to be quick there to keep the score close.
Foster. Grabbed by Minnesota. He scores late in the first, tie game.
Scoring on the backhand like that is a lost art in this league. It's nice to see a player with the skill to pull it off.
Washington will have to earn this one.
Jim, both these teams have firepower to spare. Expect them to try to run up the score.
Here's White. Hasn't registered a shot on goal so far. He turned the puck over. It's turned over in the neutral zone. Bayou dumps it.
By number 26.
Beach.
Foster.
And up to center ice. Over to Pettinger. Now he moves the puck into the attacking zone. Beach. And the horn signals the end of the first period. We head into the break with the score tied 1-1. Minnesota is tied at 1 as we get ready to start the second.
And Jim, they have all the momentum heading into this period after scoring that late goal.
Foster. Now he brings it to center. A penalty has been called. He gets called for holding.
That's a risky move unless you're certain the ref's not looking.
I'll agree with you on that one. You can see that coach isn't too happy about the call. Washington has one power play goal already, and they'll get a second opportunity here. The faceoff goes to the Capitals. Here's Matt Pettinger. Beach
2 minutes for obstruction holding.
goes behind his net. To Pettinger. Beach. He turned the puck over. Fires one right on. Blocked. It goes wide. Beach. It's cleared out by Janssen. Here's Steve Eminger. He passes it to Pettinger. Here's Steve Eminger to Pettinger. Clark goes offside and the play is stopped. About to drop the puck. The faceoff goes to Washington. Morrison. Here's Dupuis. He dumped it in. And he passes it ahead to Ovechkin. Washington is now 1 for 2 with the man advantage as the penalty expires. To Marian Gaborik. Kolzig gets his stick on it. He passes it rink wide to Zubas. To Ovechkin. He turns the puck over. He passes it to Dupuis. Here's Dupuis. Delayed call. Possier gets called for holding.
He wrapped up the other player, and the ref saw it. That's going to mean some time in the box.
Good call, and play will now continue. Minnesota will go on the power play once again. They weren't able to capitalize on their first power play. Let's see if they can do it here.
Number 2, Ryan Pottier.
To Gaborik. Rifles it from the slot. That's blocked by the defender. Puck grabbed by Foster. He passes the puck to Dimitra. Now a pass up to Ralston. Dumped in by Fleischmann. He passes it to Ralston. To Pavel Dimitra. Here come the Wild. They're having a terrific attack. Majewski cleared it out. Minnesota picked it up. Passed over to Ralston. To Marion Gaborik. Kolzig stopped that. To Heward. To Gaborik. Heward. Minnesota is now 0 for 2 on the power play. Takes the shot. It goes wide. Puck jumped on by Radivojevich to Wes Walls. He gets hammered. Sotheby. Carney dumped it in. Behind the net. Up to Sotheby. Now it's passed to Sotheby. One-time shot. Blocked in front of the net from behind the net. To Walls. Under 2 minutes to go in the second period. Passed over to Bouchard. One-timer. Pushed aside by Kolzig. Shoots the puck. Krepish shoots the puck into the crowd. After 3 seasons as a head coach for Washington's minor league team in the American Hockey League, the man they call Carrot, Glenn Hanlon, finally got his shot as the Capitals head coach in 2003.
Well, Jimmy won AHL Coach of the Year honors in that first season with the Portland Pirates. He improved their season finish from the previous year by 48 points.
Minnesota couldn't break the deadlock in the second and sit tied at 1 heading to the third.
Jim, this one's still anyone's game. Let's see who wants it the most.
Face-off won by Dimitra. Foster. Shots are 7-6 for Washington. Up to Ovechkin. Here's Janssen. He passes it to Dimitra, and he takes it into the neutral zone. To Marion Gaborik. Now a quick pass up to Gaborik. He intercepted it. Here's Alexander Ovechkin. He passes it rink wide to Dimitra. To Ovechkin. Janssen clears it safely away. Taken by Pothier. He turned the puck over to Pavel Dimitra. Delayed penalty coming up. Morrison will get the gate for tripping.
Up and over. The call is tripping, and it'll mean some time in the penalty box.
Minnesota gets another 2-minute power play. Let's see if they can generate a few more chances this time. One-time shot. He scored!
2 minutes for triple.
Now that's why this guy sees time on the power play. He's got great offensive skills, has the ability to finish his scoring chances.
Here's Wes Walls to Carney. Now ahead to Bouchard.
Franco Radivojevich, assisted by number 37.
From behind the net to Steve Eminger. Now it's passed to Walls. Radivojevich. Shot the puck on the slot. Washington finds it. Beach. Now he moves the puck into the neutral zone. He dumped it in. Beach. One-timer! And he whistled it wide of the net. It's grabbed by Bouchard. Kolzig hangs on for the whistle. How do you like this guy's shooting percentage?
It's not bad. 1 shot, 1 goal.
Let's see if he can go 2 for 2.
Why not?
The ref is signaling for the faceoff. The faceoff goes to the Capitals. Foster. Here's Sotheby. The ref indicates a delayed call. Koivu gets called for hooking.
His intensity got him into trouble that time.
Washington has converted once already, and they're getting another power play chance here. Face-off won by Kessels. Shoots the puck from the slot. Puck jumped on by Schultz.
Obstruction, hooking.
Potier to Ovechkin. He turned the puck over. Thunderous hit into the boards. Washington scoops it up. They're in over the blue line on the attack. That's offside. I just don't see any urgency out there from either team.
Well, the shots tell the story in this one, Jim. Nobody's sustaining any kind of meaningful attack, and you have to shoot to score.
Quick shot. Kolzig makes the save. Minnesota has it. It goes wide. Puck taken by White. Tabayu shoots the puck. Minnesota scooped it up. Foster. Bayou dumped the puck in. Beach. Clark. Pass. He scores! Late in the third, they've tied it up.
Oh, you love to see teams converting on those power play chances. Good players and good teams don't waste time when they're up a man.
Washington comes through with a tying goal late in the third.
They've got the momentum. Now can they clinch a win?
Play by number 17, Chris Clark.
Heavy shot! Stick save by Fernandez to Gaborik.
Number 44.
Now it's passed ahead to Ralston. He moves it into the attacking zone. Up to Ovechkin. Now he takes it into the neutral zone. To Castles. Quick shot! Zubras. He coughs it up to Dimitrov. Less than 2 minutes to go here in the third. To Dinas Zubras. Now over to Castles. And play is whistled down for the offside. Fernandez denies the last scoring attempt.
He stayed with the shot and made it look easy.
They're getting ready for the faceoff. Castles wins the draw. Washington gets it. Minnesota grabs it. Ahead to Ralston. Under a minute to go in the third. Intercepted. The shots are 10-10. Shoots the puck. Fired the puck just wide of the net. Gaborik takes it. To Ralston. One-time shot. Morrison to Ovechkin. Now it's passed to Zubras. Less than 10 seconds to go in the third. Leveled against the boards. Ralston to Dimitrov.
Three periods have settled nothing, so we're going into overtime.
The puck is about to be dropped. The faceoff goes to the Wild. Foster. Right in front. To Castles. Now he moves it out. He brings it over the line. Close. To Ralston. Now it's passed to Dimitrov. He's over the line and on the attack. Shoots the puck. Ovechkin. To Castles, and he carries it to center. Foster. The shots are 11-11. It's dumped in by Pothier. Shoots quickly. Pothier. Here's Brian Ralston, who's shot. Kolzig made the save. He passes it to Ovechkin. And he carries it into the attacking zone. To Castles. Shoots the puck. Foster. Now it's passed to Dimitra. He's over the blue line in on the attack. Down into the corner. One-timer. Just wide of the goal. Minnesota takes possession. He steals it. He moves it into the attacking zone. He gave the puck away to Pavel Dimitra. To Klepich. He moves it to center. Here they come again, onto the attack. He intercepted it, and it's passed ahead to Bouchard. Now it's over the blue line on the attack. Over to Klepich. Sotheby dumped the puck in. It's cleared out by Carney to Bouchard. It's picked up by Heward. He'll just move the puck into the neutral zone. He gives the puck away. Here's Ivan Majewski. He passes the puck to Heward. Now it's passed to Skula. Cleared out by Janssen. And they get called for icing. How about that save? What a shot.
Well, that one looked like it came out of a cannon, but he stood his ground and kept it out.
We're ready for the face-off. Morrison. Blasts one right on. Fernandez turns him away. Pothier. Morrison. Now it's passed to Ovechkin. To Castles. To Ralston. Fires a shot. That's blocked by the defender. Puck grabbed by Ralston. He blocked it. That's a great play. Out starts Washington. Over to Sotheby. Dimitra. Intercepted in the slot. Quick shot. Oop, close. To Ralston. Now he carries it to center. In he comes. Rips it hard on net. Dimitra with the puck to Ralston. And so ends another chapter in the great book of hockey. Washington takes the loss and sees their winning streak come to an end.
I don't know if you can call this guy a late bloomer, but he really didn't develop into the goal-scoring machine he is today until the Senators traded him to the Blues in 1996.
Well, now it's time for tonight's Dodge 3 Stars of the Game, brought to you by the all-new 2007 Dodge Nitro. Grab life by the horns.
Pavel Dimitra. Tonight's second star for Minnesota, number 26, Curtis Hudson. Tonight's first star, Minnesota, number 12, Brian Ralston.
From St. Paul, Minnesota, I'm Jim Houston.
And I'm Craig Simpson. For EA Sports, goodbye.
See you next time.